In today's video, I'm going to review a fragrance called Wolfsbane from a house called Parfums Quartana. And this is Wolfsbane right here. And Wolfsbane is named after a poisonous flower used to kill wolves, hence the name Wolfsbane. We also have 3 bottles to give away of Wolfsbane. Here on YouTube, we are giving away 1 bottle. We are also doing a giveaway on Instagram for a full bottle and also one in my Facebook group. So if you're curious to learn about Wolfsbane and have a chance of winning one of 3 bottles, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in today. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances like Wolfsbane, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways where you have a chance at winning full bottles of fragrances like Wolfsbane, and you still have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So Joseph Quartana of Parfums Quartana reached out to me months ago and said he'd like to send me samples of his fragrances, and I was really interested because one of my regular guests here on this channel, Dahlia, was a fan of the fragrances as she had bought the samples from a retailer, an online retailer. She was telling me all about this brand and she said there's some great fragrances. That's why I was very, very interested in discovering this house after Joseph Quartana reached out to me. Sampled the fragrances. There were a few that I really liked, like Poppy Soma, and the other one that I really liked was Wolfsbane. So I said, let's go ahead and do a review for Wolfsbane because I really do like it. So Wolfsbane is part of a collection of fragrances called Les Potions Fatales, which basically fatal potions inspired by fatal flowers. That includes other fragrances such as Venetian Belladonna, Bloodflower, Midnight Datura, Digitalis, Hemlock, Lily of the Valley, Mandrake, and Poppy Soma. And this is Wolfsbane, as I said. And from my research, I found out that this is a flower that was so poisonous that they used to kill wolves with it. So this was launched in 2016. The perfumer is Philippe Paparella-Paris. Retails for $185 for a 50 ml bottle like this. It's EDP, Eau de Parfum concentration. So for notes, you've got Angelica root, fig leaf, cumin seed, ginger root, absinthe, patchouli, cedarwood, tuberose, tobacco flower, castoreum, benzoin, sandalwood, Prunol, which is a spicy black plum, vetiver, deer tongue, a type of medicinal tobacco, luxurious black truffles. One of the reasons why I also wanted to review this one is because it has truffles, and I love seeing truffles in fragrances. I've seen truffles listed in fragrances such as Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, Black Orchid by Tom Ford, Charlatan by Force and Manley, and always want to discover other fragrances with that note. One of the other reasons why I like this one is because of that absinthe note. It has a very, very green vibe, even though it has very earthy notes, if that makes sense. It's a very, very earthy fragrance because of that black truffle note. I find truffles to be very, very earthy, and I love to eat them. They're delicious, and it's almost like experience that earthy touch when you're wearing as a fragrance rather than eating it. Now this one actually has animalic touches as well, and the animalic touches come from the Castoreum, of course, and I used to be a really big fan of animalic fragrances when I first started, doing a lot of reviews here. I've slowly kind of like stopped really enjoying them because they sometimes can be overwhelming. Here, I think in Wolfsbane, you have a beautiful animalic touch rather than like intense animalic touch. I like that about it because the Castoreum is not overwhelming, even though it sometimes can be. But here it's really, really nice. For me, what I get most with this one is the absinthe because it's ultra green, and also a lot of the floral notes because the tuberose in here is really intense. The other note that's really intense is that luxurious black truffle. The truffles are awesome here, and I can totally experience it very, very prominently. It smells delicious. But you know what? I also get things like the fig leaf. That's another reason why I like this. The cumin is very faint. It doesn't scream out at me, which is nice. Sometimes you don't want that cumin to clash too much, but here it's blended perfectly. And then there's also some resinous notes like benzoin, but the majority of this is when it's drying down, I get a really deep dark woody experience with this one, along with the luxurious black truffle, but at initial spray it's definitely on the greener side. Spicy elements are big. It's a woody, dark woody experience. The tuberose is pretty big here. I think the tuberose with the black truffles and the absinthe are what's standing out for me the most here. The castoreum doesn't stand out too much, as I said, but it does add a nice layer of a hint of beautiful animalic touch to the fragrance. Overall, I'm really impressed with this fragrance. I really like wearing it, and I keep wearing it because I really love it. And I love the bottle too. As you can see, you don't generally see blue bottles in fragrances, but here we've got a nice indigo blue color, which I really love. I love this color, but it's rare in perfumes, I guess. But here it's nice. And everything about the brand seems very awesome. The only thing I didn't know about much is Philippe Paparella-Paris. I've never sampled any fragrances from this perfumer, so I'm willing to explore and learn a little more about him and see what else he's done. But overall, I'm really happy with this fragrance. I hope that they sell a lot of this fragrance because I really like it and I love wearing it, as I said. The truffle note here is pretty big and pretty nice. Very earthy truffle note that I really love wearing. Guys, are you familiar with Parfums Quartana? Are you familiar with Wolfsbane? Have you sampled it yet? Do you know this house? Are you curious to try? As I said, before I was even reached out by Parfums Quartana, my regular co-host here, who we were initially supposed to shoot a video together, but it just never worked out. So I'm doing the video by myself, but she had mentioned the brand to me and I was very curious about it. So here's my review for Wolfsbane. Let me know your thoughts if you've sampled the house, if you're curious to sample, and so forth. And also, if you want to participate in the giveaway, as I said, we have a full bottle to give away here on YouTube, and 2 full bottles to give away as well. In addition to the YouTube giveaway, we have one on Instagram, where I'll have a link in the info box, and of course 1 giveaway in my group, where you'll also find a link to it as well. So for the giveaway here, please let me know what you liked about my review, what sounds great about Wolfsbane, and why you want to win this bottle. Also, please put down your state, as this is a USA only giveaway. And good luck with the giveaway. So other than that, guys, please let me know if you've sampled this, if you've tried the house, and if you have a favorite from this house, put that down as well. Other than that, please like this video, please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye. You don't generally see blue bottles in fragrances, but here we've got a nice